Hi, I'm Kenneth WAJDA. I'm a professional photographer here in Colorado, and welcome to another one of my photography talks. So today I want to talk about a simple tip that is something that I use that has saved me a lot of times being very confused about what kind of film is in a camera. So in the 35mm days, there were a time when they would put a little film tab holder on the back of the camera so you can tuck your end of the box right in there, and then you'd know what kind of film was in it. And then later they went to a little window that was right alongside actually seeing the can, because it had light seals around it, when you could see the film that was in the camera in the later single lens reflex cameras, even some of the point and shoots. But if you have a lot of older film cameras like Nikon Fs and F2s that don't have such holders or such windows to show you what kind of film is inside, or if you're using Bronicas or Hasselblads, or you have different film magazines, or you're shooting 4x5 and you have 4x5 film holders, and you don't really always remember what you put in it. I know for me, I have more than one camera going at a time, and sometimes I'll go to a bag where there's a camera, and when I pick it up, I'm like, well, what's in this camera? I have a couple tricks that I use. I use the ISO setting. If I have the ISO setting available on the camera, even if it doesn't have a meter, sometimes they'll still have a setting for it. Some of the older cameras from the 50s they did. Certainly modern cameras have an ISO setting, and that's one tip. Set your ISO setting, even if it's a broken meter, even if it's just a reference to what kind of film might be in there. It won't tell you exactly if it's color or black and white, but for somebody like me who mostly just shoots black and white, I'll have a good guess that it's 400 or it's 125 black and white. And then the other thing I'll do is, if I load a film magazine for a medium format camera, I'll drop the end of the film right inside the bag with it, so that after I'm done scratching my head, I pull the magazine out and I go, hey, look, there's a film tab down there, and that's going to help me, because that tells me there's HP5 in there, or that tells me that there's Portrait in there. But without having any kind of a clue, I can't tell you how many times I've thought, it's okay, I'll remember. I won't remember. There's no way. There's too many things going on, too many things distracting us. So if ever you're not sure, and you tend to shoot 400 speed film, but you might have shot 125, err on the side of overexposure. Shoot it at 125. You can still get an image out of a frame that is exposed at 125, even if it's 400. But if it's 125 speed film, don't make it exposed for 400 without pushing the film, because it'll be underexposed, and you want good, dense negatives to get an image from. So that's my tip. Sometimes I know I forget what I put into a camera, and the film tab has been one of the things that saves me a lot of distress. All right, that's today's photography talk. If you're enjoying these, hit the subscribe button and I'll bring you some more. Thanks so much for watching. I look forward to your comments too.